You already know what time it is.
Oh, yes.
I'm your boy, Matt P.
And I'm your boy, Jerry Chase.
And this is Parking Lot Parables. And this day we have with us Mr. B Sharp himself, Mr.
Yes,
Brandon.
sir.
Bro, go ahead and introduce yourself, bro.
My name is Brandon Sharp. I also go by Brandon B Sharp. As he said, I'm happy to be here, man. It's interesting to see how this show goes with y'all, man. I've been binge watching for like the past few weeks, so I'm just happy to be here.
Yes, sir.
Man, we appreciate you supporting, bro. You know, Jeremy, you remember for like months we used to be like, hey, if y'all want to come on the show.
Oh yeah.
And then forever, it seemed like forever ago. I was like, when's the last time we even said that? Like, it's been like forever ago. But I mean, I was like, well, shit, that's what's up. Somebody reached out. I mean, I was like, that's dope, man. And
I had to.
Yeah, man. So I've been watching Brandon. I've been watching your stuff, man. We have with us this guy right here, man. He's dope, man.
Yes, sir.
A dope musician, bro. Very dope, man. I give kudos, man. Credit where credit is due. Yeah, bro, it's dope, man. So, do you have any current projects you putting out, bro?
Yeah, I actually got a single that's gonna come out before this month ends. It's called "Tell Me." I got a snippet on my Instagram. I got Strangers that's already out. I put that out at the end of January. You can find it on Apple Music. Strangers, B Sharp. You can find it on my YouTube channel, Brandon Sharper. And I'm putting together a project for the winter.
Okay, for
R&B project for the winter.
All right, so they can snuggle up to, you know,
you feel me?
Under that fire.
I'm gonna cover all bases as well. So if you hurt, you gonna feel me. If you happy, you gonna feel me. So
hey,
okay,
I'm here for it.
Hey, man, we definitely gonna be looking at that. Go ahead and check out Strangers. I'll check that out. Really smooth project, man. Where do you get your inspiration from, bro? Like, who's inspired you to put out the sound that you have now?
Oh man, guys like Bryson Tiller, Ty Dolla $ign, Party Next Door. Them some of my favorites, just to name a few. A lot of producers, Camper, Ant Clemens, kind of the guys that's not really in the limelight, but got their hands tied into the project. So I'm trying to find my own lane, but those are some of my inspirations for sure. Okay. And
then that's your inspiration for like the art that you put out?
Yeah, most definitely.
Okay,
most definitely.
So you're a musician as well. So where do you find your what do you play actually?
I play drums, I play bass guitar, and I play piano.
Okay.
All three. Yes.
All right. So for your who inspired you to put out the sound when you're on drums? Like who's your inspiration?
To be honest with you, and it's crazy because he don't really play drums, but my father. He kind of trained me. He definitely got me to the level I am today, just by showing me, telling me, you know, and just always honing my craft, man.
Gotcha.
Never letting up on me. So I'm grateful for him, to say the least. And then like some of the hometown guys, like some of the older ones, like Spade, just the name of Brandon McCray. Them guys you come across and they're, hey, this. Do's and don'ts. So
right.
Just it's a lot of people that influence that.
All right. Would you say the same for bass and keys as well?
Most definitely, man. My father's the first person to show me a bass line. He showed me my first chords, so I have to credit most of my musicianship to him for sure.
Okay. Yeah. And that's important, man. You know, since we're talking about like the correlation of like how important a father is into a child's life, you know, how important it is for a father to be there to impart.
It's key.
You know, it really is, bro. And granted, you know, I ain't got no kids. You got a kid?
Nah, I ain't got no kids.
No, we ain't got no kids. You know, we ain't got no kids, but we understand, you know, we've had fathers, you know, and we've had fathers, whether they've imparted in us or not, we understand the importance of being there to impart into your kids. And you know, I mean, it might maybe at this point, you know, like I said, we ain't got no kids, so you know, we can impart into someone else's, you know, someone else who's trying to come up. You know, it's just like you said with Spade and all those cats. You know, they imparted something to you as well. You know, showing you, you know, they might see you doing something like, man, you know, it'll be easy for you if you do it this way.
Yeah,
exactly. Or
that's
do it this way.
Go.
Yeah, so I mean, definitely shout out to the people who take the time to help someone along the way.
Most definitely. That's what it's really about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, which is somewhat rare in this day and time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, for real, because it's so competitive, but people don't understand it can be competitive. You can still help somebody along the way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In all actuality, it's not really. We're not competing with each other. You know, work is all work for each other.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
everybody we all have to work. You know what I'm saying? So that's important.
Yeah, man. Like you said, yeah, everybody can eat.
Yeah.
But and it's crazy and it's kind of sad. You know, everybody doesn't see it that way. You know,
Yeah.
I can't eat a whole Thanksgiving dinner by myself.
Oh, no,
Facts.
man.
Now, have I tried? Heck yeah.
I'm telling
And
you.
you know, and I pay the price for it every time.
Yeah.
You know, but you can't eat a whole Thanksgiving, so you should be sharing. Like you can share it. Sometimes all it might take is for you to correct somebody just a little bit. You know, and it could take them from here to all the way up here. You know, that one 5-minute little tip you gave somebody.
Yeah, most definitely. They remember that a year down the line when they have to apply it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Telling you.
10 years, like, man, they come back and they're like, bro, man, that one thing you told me, man, it just changed everything.
Yeah.
But, you know, everybody doesn't see it that way. So it's an individual thing, you know. Make up your own mind if you want to help somebody.
Yeah.
It was good talk, man. Yeah. So we musicianship, you know. So where do you play it right now, bro?
I play at Wordable Oasis on Sunday mornings.
Okay. Dope. I've been there, man. It's pretty straight.
I've been there for 2 years, man. Shout out to Bishop Williams over there. Great. He's a great teacher. I've been over there for 2 years. It's pretty solid. So I'm having fun, man, and just, you know, maintaining my relationship with God, for sure.
So talking about, you know, being a musician in church, you know, how important is that to you, being a musician in church?
Man, actually, it's very important now. I won't be a liar and say it was always important, because I had to understand why I was really there. You know? I've been playing in church since I was probably 9 years old, so a lot of it as a child I was going through the motions, but I had to understand people are coming there for a reason. You know, it's not just you learn the song and you play it. No, you have to approach it a totally different way. So I have to say, like, probably like the last 3 or 4 years, I've been able to really tap into what it really means to be a musician in church.
Right.
For sure.
And that really goes for anything you do in church, musicianship, whether y'all. I know Jeremy used to. You a lot of times, like when you were in church, you was like doing working with cameras and stuff.
Camera audio,
You just as important.
Yeah.
Like, and it's all in. You know, we have to remember. I ain't gonna lie, it's hard sometimes. People make it hard sometimes to remember why you're there. You remember, you're there to minister to the people, and you know to give your time back to God. But I ain't gonna lie, folks be making that hard sometimes to remember that,
man. It's challenging, to say the least.
Yeah. So I mean, and I'm glad, bro, that you know why you there. I mean, and why you have that position, you know, because it ain't about, we ain't there to impress nobody.
Yeah.
You know, and coming up, I can remember, like, I don't know how it was here in Valdosta, but coming up in Waycross, man, like, a lot of those guys used to, like, they was just trying to impress the women in the church, boy. Like, it was all about putting on a show, boy. Then I'm talking about married gentlemen. Trying to holler at the sisters in the church, boy. I mean, because it really don't take much. If you know what you're doing, if you a decent musician and you confident, that will catch some single women.
You can get,
bro, don't let them have a child. That's a fan of what you're doing.
Infatuated with what you got going on.
Bro, for real. Boy, look at that. She ain't even paying attention to the word, thus saith the Lord. She too caught up in what your hands doing.
Look.
Shoot,
it's
man.
real, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, so we always take into account, like, every time we go to church, man. You know, as musicians, whether we doing musicianship or you doing the audio and the videographer or the service, man. We always take into account why we there, and then, like, we always cultivating our craft. Like, I love to practice. I love to practice. I love to do research. You know, seeing what's new out there. See how I can better build what I'm doing. You know, how I can upgrade what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You know,
it's a constant thing.
Yeah, it's constant. I mean, as soon as you get stagnant, I think one of the worst things you can be in anything is stagnant.
Oh yeah, man. Like everything's changing.
Yeah.
Like
You gotta move
in
with
some way. Like you gotta improve your craft no matter what it is. Even just your regular work. Like man, if you ain't improving, then it's about time to go.
You will, like, if you don't improve on whatever it is you're doing in life, you will eventually get left behind. I mean, it just is what it is.
It is what it is. It's straightforward.
Like, grant it's like church, for instance. Like, the word doesn't change, but how you present it has to change.
Yeah.
You know, like it has to change over time. Like what you're saying doesn't change, but how you say it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like that's it just has to change with the times, man. Or people ain't gonna be trying to hear it.
They're not gonna be receptive.
Yeah, they ain't gonna be open to it. I mean, like I said, you never changing how you say something doesn't compromise what you said.
No.
And I think that's unfortunately one of the things. A lot of times people they feel like, oh well. No, I'm compromised. I'm like, you ain't compromised. It's just like you with your girl, right? And now you can tell her straight up, you don't like this, you don't like that about her. But there's always a way you can say it where she's receptive.
Oh yeah.
And then there's a way you can say it where she ain't trying to hear that. And there ain't no love.
It's an argument.
Oh yeah, it's about to be some furniture moving. What you say? Who you talking to?
Argument.
Look, I'm telling you, man, it's all about how you say stuff. Cause like you can lose good people from saying the wrong thing, man. I think it's like so many, especially musicians, that's been taken advantage of, and like they have the great craft, but like they're abused by church, man. I just gotta give it up to you, bro, cause I've seen some crazy stuff when it comes to musicians in church.
You'll be surprised.
Like,
you'll be surprised. That's why when you under good leadership, and you got a good church home.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Maintain that relationship.
Yeah.
That's so important. You have to. Gotta maintain it.
Yes, sir. Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, bro, did you have any questions so far, bro?
So other than music, like what are your other hobbies, or is music like your
actually what's funny is I played college basketball.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Out of high school, I signed with Middle Georgia State University. I played 2 years there. Just certain things happened which really led me back into music. I never stopped music or anything. But basketball and music was always, back and forth for me all the way up to that point. So I had to make a decision 100%. To say music is what I'm gonna do.
Oh yeah, man.
But yeah, I played. I enjoy basketball. I still play with my own friends.
Nice.
I enjoy sports, man. Period. Yeah. Football, any sports related.
Oh yeah, yes sir.
I'm there.
I ain't gonna lie. Like I love to play sports, but I don't really like watching it. Like
football is. I'm starting to not like to watch football.
Oh yeah.
It's so weird to me because it's like it just looks different. I don't know what it is.
If it ain't the Super Bowl, I ain't watching. Period. Yeah. But that's just me. Like I'm really there for the food
and the commercials and the halftime.
Really.
Yeah, like that. I'm so serious, man. Like I'll keep up just enough to know who's playing, and then I ain't gonna lie. Some years there's been I don't even keep up with that. The only thing I'm trying to keep up with is what type of wings y'all having.
I'm telling you, man.
Did you bring dip? I'm like, these are the questions that need answers for me.
Nah, fact.
I'm like, what type of dip?
Okay.
Who brought the dip?
Look.
All the raisins in the potato salad, but I don't fool with them type of people.
Who's on the
grill? They different.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Who's on the grill? Like these are the questions I be asking during the finals.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man. Look.
Yes.
I ain't gonna lie, I love playing sport, man. My main sport, honestly, is like martial arts, though. That's what I'm into, like boxing.
Yes, sir.
Martial arts, man. That's just my thing, man. Like, so, speaking of which, if y'all trying to learn any martial arts, hit up Broussard's Martial Arts Academy. We teach everything over there: boxing, Wing Chun, grappling, jiu-jitsu, everything. Taekwondo, we teach it all over there. Most importantly, you'll learn how to defend yourself in any situation with confidence.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? But that's what we do. You know, shoot, Jeremy, you playing it? Did you play any sports, bro?
Nope.
You play no sports? Yeah,
Man.
I know you played when you was small, just probably not organized, but.
I mean, the only sport. I mean, I'll play basketball every now and then, but I ain't really into sports like
Bro, that basketball, boy, that thing, that was something else, boy.
It is.
Man,
You gotta have some serious cardio, boy.
look.
Yeah.
And I'm trash at offense, but I'm great at defense.
Yeah,
So,
I ain't gonna lie,
like,
keep me in the paint, man.
Okay.
You like to get physical.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That's my thing. Like I wish a Joker would try and throw a ball at me. I'm tripping. Bro, we get serious over there, boy. That's why I like playing dodgeball.
Man, I ain't played that in forever.
Bro, I really want to get a dodgeball game going, bro. Cause I'm trying to knock somebody in off.
Count me in.
Look, heck yeah.
I'm like, but the way I see it, if you can't move when you see a ball coming, like you don't have no business doing too much of anything.
Everything be coming too fast
Man.
sometimes, bro.
Like, bro, I'm like, it don't take much to fall now.
Reflexes don't come
Man,
through.
you got them. Man, we used to play with them big old kickballs.
Bro, what? Exactly.
Yeah, you talking about the red ones?
Yeah, that thing say.
Yeah, I used to
Had
love
that
hearing
sound.
that sound. I see somebody hit the ground and ball up. I was like, let me go and hit it.
Leave a mark on your
Okay.
face, all that.
Bust they jump wide open. I'm like, I'm trying to, we gonna have to do that, bro. I'm trying to get a dodgeball game going.
I'm
Look,
ready for it.
like, as soon as I get back right, boy, it's over with.
Yes,
Dodgeball. If y'all trying to get in on this, just drop it in the comments. Say you down.
We'll
And
put you on the list.
bring a helmet.
Bring it here, man.
Look.
Yeah, if you ain't trying to get hit, bro, don't come. I mean, because we don't need nobody out there trying to fight somebody because you got hit with. You ain't like how they hit you with the ball. I'm like, what type of like, bro? I don't like how he hit me. I'm like, what you mean how he hit you, bro? Like, the ball came and you didn't move.
The name of the game is dodgeball.
It's like, I
Solely
mean,
on you.
I'm like, shoot, if you got in the game, you basically said, I'm here to get hit.
Oh yeah, pretty much.
That's how this
Pretty
game
much.
works. So we gonna get that popping. I'm dead serious. We gonna get that popping.
Oh yeah, man, that'll be dope.
Yeah, man. All right. So we know you ain't got no kids, bro.
Yeah.
But are you seeing anybody right now?
Yes, absolutely, yes.
All right. Shout out to the ladies in our lives.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah. Everything. So everybody, ain't nobody single. Sorry, ladies, ain't nobody on this panel right now single. Man.
No.
Yeah, it is what it is, man.
Mm-hmm.
You had your chance.
It's over now.
It's over.
Look.
You married?
Oh no, not yet. Not yet.
Nah. But he well on his way.
Mhm.
He well on his way.
Pretty much.
Everybody got somebody.
Hey man,
sir.
but it really is a blessing to have somebody who makes you feel secure.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like emotionally, like you can share anything with her and she ain't gonna look at you sideways.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's different.
Yeah.
My girl messed around and asked me a question the other night. One of them questions that I don't know, some girls probably might look at you sideways. It was a body count question.
Oh man.
Why?
Love.
I mean, but it was all love though. You know, she ain't nothing changed.
Yeah.
She was real with it.
Okay,
Yeah.
So,
It was real. I'm like, you would really want to keep asking me the question?
hold up. Did you want to know hers too, or you just?
No, I didn't. Nah,
I feel it.
Mm-hmm.
nah. Like, it was all good though.
Yeah.
You know, so we had a real conversation about that.
Okay.
We've had many real conversations. And like, we talk
Yeah.
about everything, finances.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, how many? If y'all listening right now, how many of you have actually had a conversation about finances with your spouse or your significant other? Like,
I'm telling you, man, like that's the #1 cause of divorce. So you better talk about it now.
No, that's real. Yeah.
Man, it's true. You may be thinking you're going in one way and be totally different. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
out here
Yeah,
broke, talking about I do. Done took a loan out for the I do.
Look, man.
How stupid that looks. Took. Said for better. Hey, you said for better or worse. So I mean, we worse right now going in.
Man, it's gonna be worse forever.
I know. Right?
Man.
I'm like, you can at least break even going in, but like, God dog. Like, I mean, that's boy, y'all gonna be stressed out 6 months in, bro.
Oh, for real. It's just
I'm like, that's like my biggest thing, bro. Like, I don't want to be going into a relationship. I mean, I thank God that I haven't been married yet.
Yeah.
And like, cause I ain't gonna lie, if I got married anytime previous to now, I would have definitely been divorced.
think so?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Same,
yeah.
bro.
At the very least, I'd be unhappy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd definitely be unhappy.
Okay.
But knowing me, I'd be divorced.
Yeah.
I'd have divorced him.
I feel you on that. I mean, that's real.
I ain't gonna sit here and count, bro. I'd have divorced that chick eventually.
Yeah.
I'm like, shoot. Hey, boy. I'm like, yeah, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Go ahead, sign these papers for me.
No.
For the one time.
For the one time. Just one time.
Yeah.
For real. Like, go ahead, sign these papers for me, man. This is serious business.
Shelly,
Man, yeah, I'm like, but I mean, it's just like, I'm glad I ain't had kids yet, man, because I don't want that multiple baby mamas that's carrying on, bro.
Nah,
man, that stereotype has been just rampant.
Yeah, we're gonna dodge that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and I hate, like, I mean, how many, all right, granted, like, each one of us, how many, I know you know somebody, a guy with multiple baby mamas.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but all of us do. Like, bro, I'm like, that don't stress me out, and they ain't even my baby mamas. I'm like, bro.
Okay. I'm like, man, how you do it? Because I can't. Yeah, man.
Talking about, and he want to act like, my baby mama's tripping. I'm like, bruh, at some point, did it not occur to you that I probably shouldn't smash, like, cause, I mean, at what point did you not know this chick was like this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, fellas, are we really out here just sleeping with chicks without getting to know them?
No.
I mean, I remember a time where that was like, I guess that was the thing. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, like,
man, I can't ignore the red flag for a man.
I ain't gonna sit here and act like I ain't participating in the foolery once or twice. But I mean, shoot, I thank God for looking out for a brother.
Yeah.
Cause I know if I got one of them, it'd have been some stress. It would have been some stress out here, bro. Like, I mean, shoot, I'm like, you just gotta be honest with yourself, man. You know doggone well what it was about from the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And man, shoot. Like, even just being in a mature state, like, I know I wouldn't have been able to be mature in certain situations.
Yo, no
like,
way.
man,
Yeah.
like, that's why it's key that you grow in your own space.
Yeah,
You know that you ready for that type of life, because, man.
Yeah, I think back like 5 years ago, I was like, bro, would I really have wanted to be out here raising a child?
Oh, no.
Like, cause I mean, that's money that I would have had to been, like, I would have had to been feeding this child, you know, clothing this child.
Yeah.
5 years ago, this child would probably be in like, I don't know, Head Start right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, man, no, man.
Yeah. And it's even the stereotype that you have to neglect on your dreams to raise this child. Like, I think we even have to put a spin on that. Like, no, you can do both now. Like, I think so many people just think once they have a child, that's it. They either gotta work a job that pays well, that they don't like.
No, it don't end there.
Exactly, man. I'm like, it's time to change that narrative.
Yeah, I think, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know, that may have been more true about 20, 30 years ago because of where technology was.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I mean, if you compare 30 years ago to now, you know, we got these phones and the way internet is and social media. Like, there's just, like, there's so much more out there opportunity-wise for us to grasp and hold on to. Like, even if you got children, there's still opportunities out there.
Oh, yeah.
It just probably wasn't out there like 30 years ago. So, I mean, like, yeah, these are the times, like, I mean, really ain't a whole lot of excuses you can make.
Mm-hmm.
Not when, I'm like, Bro, when you look at Special Olympics and all this other stuff here, and how them guys be out here grinding and like they be pushing themselves like.
Man, I'm telling you.
I've seen people with one leg powerlifting and all this other stuff. Like, if you
old
see,
men,
like
just going in.
If you see these types of people out here doing their thing, man, like with their disabilities and everything, then like,
no excuse.
Really, what is the excuse?
Exactly.
No excuse.
You hurting yourself.
Pretty much.
Just hurting yourself, man. So I mean, like, take the time. You know, we've said it before. You know, do your research.
Yeah.
There's always someone out there that's probably made it, and they were in the exact same situation as you. So you mean you just have to do your due diligence of finding out how they did it.
Exactly. That's all it takes. And
then sometimes, you know, I mean, you might be the one, the first one. You know, your struggle might help somebody else. You might be paving the way for somebody else who's gonna come behind you in your exact same situation.
Definitely.
So I mean, all these things have to be taken into consideration.
Most definitely.
Yeah, but I mean, bro, go ahead and plug your social medias and everything for the people.
You can find me on Instagram and TikTok at Brandon Sharper, no spaces, just Brandon Sharper. Snapchat _Sharper5, Twitter Brandon X Sharper. So all of those, I'm pretty active on most of those. Instagram, I'm most active on Instagram. So if you can tap in with me there. So I got some great stuff coming out. Promise.
Yeah.
Promise.
Sure.
Yeah. I'm definitely looking out for that next single. What'd you say it was called again?
It's called Tell Me.
Tell Me.
Just tell me.
Tell me.
Tell
Gotcha.
me.
Look, I'm here for it.
Like that. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Definitely. Like I said, y'all check bro out, man. Awesome. He's got some great content on his page. Well, I noticed you like to keep the volume that you post like low, man.
Well, I'm about to. TikTok is where I put most of my instrumentation because, like I said, I have a lot of original stuff that I'm about to put out on my Instagram. So I kind of monitor it and take off stuff. You notice that?
Yeah, I noticed that. I was like, I was like, brother about cleared it out. You got about 1, 2, 3, 4. That's about it.
I gotta stop doing that because people hit me up like, hey, bro. You mean to tell me I got to screen record your videos? I'm like, no, I'm gonna put it back up.
I mean, well, shoot. I mean, you can also. I mean, but at the same time, that's a good way to make traffic go to your YouTube. By posting longer videos on YouTube and like maybe posting it for a short amount of time on IG and then making them go to your YouTube if they want to watch it again. So I mean, it can work out. I think it can definitely work out because it's easier to get traction on like IG and TikTok versus YouTube. YouTube is harder to get. I don't know. I guess I'm just still trying to figure YouTube out, like as far as like getting engagement and following all that other type of stuff there.
I mean, with all those socials, the most important thing is content. You can have the account. You can try to, the only thing that matters is content.
Oh yeah. And consistency.
Yes, sir. Keep putting content out.
Yeah. Pretty much. Well, I mean, bro, you got anything else you want to? Well, I mean, so. Y'all have tuned in. Parking Lot Parables.
Yes. I'm happy to be here, man. Happy to be here.
Yeah, we was just having a little man talk, different things, that man, we have. Even these are the type of conversations that started Parking Lot Parables, to be honest. This is the exact conversations that we used to have in an actual parking lot, where we would just literally talk about all these different things, sports, relationships, the job. All these types of things that we were going through, praying for each other, but and at the same time, we'd also be keeping it real, like what we struggle with, like, look, man, this, that, and the third. So this is exactly what y'all got to see today is what inspired Parking Lot Parables from the beginning. So speaking with bro, you work at the music shop, don't you?
Yeah, Danny's Music. Okay. I've been there for a second. I was finishing up school and doing other things, so you haven't seen me there in a minute. Different things like that. But yeah, Danny's Music.
Yeah, so technical difficulties, y'all. You know, so we had to, y'all probably be like, well, where their mics go? Yeah, we moved everything. But anyway, so you was talking about your job, bro.
Yeah, well, Danny's, man, go holler at Danny's for any of your musical needs. We got instruments, accessories. Man, holler at him, tell him I sent you. You might see me in there one day. I'll get you right, so.
Oh, yeah.
Go holler at Mr. Danny.
For sure, man. And you know, as always, man, you know, we talked about a lot of things on today's episode regarding like, you know, helping out somebody when you can, you know, whether it's just a little word of advice, you know, could go a long way with somebody, you know, remembering why you're doing something, you know, like as far as like we was talking about musicianship, being a musician in the church, or whether you're working the cameras or working the sound, you know, all of that. Remember why you're doing it, you know. But at the same time, I will add, don't let it control your life. Yeah. We done talked about that. I ain't even gonna get into that really, but you know, just don't allow your want to always don't. I mean, if you want to be that person that lives in church 24/7, that's you. You know, I will just say, don't don't put it over your family.
Yeah.
I mean, because it will drive a wedge between your family and church. Yeah. Like your kids will not want to go to church like that. I don't know why, because
push them away.
You spent more time. You had them in church more time than you was spending time with them.
Yeah, exactly.
Or you was going to church instead of going to their games. All this other type of stuff right there, dog. Or you know, they can't go to the movies because you know they got a 7-day revival. All this other type of stuff here.
Oh yeah,
you know. But you know, put your family first. You know, you know how we do. Put your family first and stay away from the foolish.
Stay away from the foolish.
Speaking of which, y'all already know what time it is.
Oh yeah.
It is Miss Me with the Foolishness. Yes, oh well, yeah, you know we got a real fan over here, bro. You know exactly where we was going with it, bro. You know exactly where we was going, man, bro. What we talking about, bro?
So there was a Florida man who pulled his gun on the chief's daughter over some cream cheese at Starbucks.
So context, when we say chief, we mean police chief. This was the daughter in this town. This was the police chief's daughter that got a gun pulled on her. She worked at the Starbucks, and she forgot. I guess she forgot to put cream cheese on his bagel. And so this guy went out of his way to pull his steel out on her for her.
Some cream cheese.
23 years old, man. She a little girl, man. Like, really?
Yeah.
Over some cream cheese?
Man, shoot.
I want to see his face.
I do too. They ain't even got it on here.
I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, like the chief's daughter told police that the man did not point the gun at her, but she feared that, you know, he would have hurt her if she didn't give him the cream cheese. Like, yeah, he went to that link for a cheese bagel, and like, so he's facing charges, including the aggravated assault with a firearm. He's being held on a $10,000 bond. Like, I don't even know if he got like an attorney. So I'm like, man.
Cream cheese.
That's
great.
Look.
Foolishness.
Cream cheese, boy. That better not been no plain cream cheese.
Man.
That cream cheese better had sweet jalapeno peppers in it or something, boy, for that type of action.
I don't even like bagels like that, but
I ain't gonna lie, a warm bagel with your favorite cream cheese. I prefer like a mix of the cream cheese with the preserved like strawberries and something. That's a slap.
Yeah.
I'm lactose, so
dang. I feel for y'all, boy. I feel for y'all lactose intolerant folks, man. Cause I'll knock me some Cold Stone ice cream off, boy.
Oh yeah.
Nah, I can eat ice cream. I can eat certain things, but the reaction always.
Right. I like a lot of times it's like if it's like a processed type of ice cream, like say like Dairy Queen or
Yeah.
Man, I didn't know Cinnaholic was fully vegan.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why it didn't slap me like that. I ain't understand it. Like,
I love Cinnaholic, bruh.
I don't know. Maybe I got the wrong one because like I just wasn't really feeling it like that. Like for the hype that was around it, I was like,
You gave me a sugar coma. I was like, I'm here for it.
Well, I don't know. I'm gonna try them out again, because I wasn't really feeling it when I went.
Oh yeah.
But just imagine you go in the Cinnaholic, somebody pull a pistol because they forgot to put the fruit on top of this.
Yo,
Look, I came from Wendy's today. They forgot my straw. I ain't finna turn around and put a gun on them. Like, look, I just sucked that cup, just took that lid off because I was thirsty. It's hot. It's 93 degrees. I ain't finna trip. For sure.
Man, like, well, I don't understand, man. I ain't gonna lie. Like, with fast food at any type of restaurant, there's always two sides. Like, you got people who really be trying to do their job to the best of their abilities.
Oh yeah, man.
And, you can tell they kind of going through it, man. I don't expect somebody to always have a smile when I come in there. But what you do expect is for you to get what you asked for, right?
Yeah, that's true.
But then you got certain people who gave you attitude the whole time.
Oh yeah.
They gave you attitude.
Yeah.
They didn't do your order right. I'm like, if you gonna give me attitude, at least get my order right.
That's the least.
I'm like, I really don't trip about attitude like that. I don't be caring. I'm just not sensitive like that. Just get my order right. That's all I'm really worried about.
I feel you.
And then of course, don't let my drink just be empty the whole time I'm there. The little things.
Put a little extra.
Yeah. Now that's something that irritates.
Like, I'm like you get sat down and but you don't see them for 30 minutes.
No.
I was like, dog, we put our order in. This drink about to be free because I'm gonna drink this and leave.
Okay. Man, I'm telling you, be like that.
So like pulling a gun, I don't think I can see you pulling a gun, because I ain't getting no cream cheese, man. Like, over cream cheese?
Man, you got that at the house. Like,
I was like, they sell that at Walmart. Like,
look, you can pick that up easily.
I was like, you ready to risk it all? He really risked it all for cream cheese, man. This man about to go to jail.
Look, some cream cheese don't even be hitting like that, so I'm like, I don't know. Now, if it's a cheese Danish, I understand, because that thing.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, the cheese Danishes are pretty good.
But just the regular cream cheese, no.
I was like, you ready to go to, you done pulled, but I can believe it though, because I'm like, everybody's walking around with pistols now. Like, they come in Walmart, they got their pistol on their side. They want you to see they got it too, because they got that side of their shirt hyped up. That's my biggest thing about people with guns, man. Yeah. Like, them jokers that be walking around with it on their hip. I'm like, well, they ready to cap somebody.
Oh yeah, they ready.
They really want to smoke. That's why they be That's why they be trying to stock up on bullets. They hoping for some purge type action to go down, man.
Oh yeah, man. Shoot.
So speaking of which, y'all want to see that? Y'all want to see a purge?
I got to see any purge movie that come out.
Yeah.
It's already out, isn't it? Yeah, I think it came out on the 4th. Yeah, it came out the weekend of the 4th.
It's so crazy. I haven't been keeping up with any movies.
Man, I'm like
post-corona, like
true.
It's just so much has changed, man. You can get it on the internet.
Yeah, like it's like what's the point now?
Send me the link.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie though. Like now, that especially here in Valdosta, just about every movie, it's just about every theater has the reclining chairs now.
Yeah.
So like there's certain movies I really want to see in theater. Like The Quiet Place 2.
Oh yeah, that was
lit. That jump was lit, boy. Like, how quiet it is. And then next thing you know,
it was a definite quiet.
Like even the people in the theater was on eggshells. Everybody was quiet, boy. So I think I might go see that purge, that forever purge is what they call it. Yeah.
Then Candyman coming out and all.
I'm definitely going to see that in theaters. There ain't no way around that. This is a direct sequel to the first one.
I think they got a Halloween coming out.
Oh yes. Yeah, that's a direct sequel. I went to go see the one that came out a few years ago. So this is a direct sequel to that one, which is a direct sequel to the very first Halloween. This is the original creators' sequels right here. None of that other mess.
Going into space.
Busta Rhymes getting his ass.
Man.
So yeah, I'm definitely going to see that, man. So well, shoot, man, bro, go ahead and plug your social media one time for the good people, man.
For sure, man. My Instagram and TikTok, Brandon Sharper. Snapchat B_Sharper5, Facebook Brandon Sharper, YouTube Brandon Sharper. I post content. I want to get more consistent. That's what we was talking about. It's all about consistency. TikTok is for instrumentation. Most of my stuff I'm doing, my instruments is gonna be on TikTok. My original music, original content, that's gonna be on Instagram. And I'm still gonna definitely put instrumentation on my Instagram as well. But just tap in with me, enjoy the ride, man. It's a journey.
Oh yeah.
This music is a journey. I'm pretty sure Matt can just agree with that. It's an everyday journey.
Most definitely. It never stops. Yeah, I mean, and like I said earlier, if you stop growing, that's a dangerous place to be in.
It's dangerous,
yes,
man.
man.
You gotta get out of there quick.
If whether you're an artist, musician, painter, a director, got a director right here.
Yeah, man.
Oh, okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, so I mean, like video editing, whatever it is, like never be stuck in the growing process, because even if you are get out, grow. You need to get back to where you can grow again.
Yeah.
And another thing is any skill or craft that has to do with being creative. Sometimes you feel like you're stuck in a place, but that's you progressing. You know, you'll look back on it and realize it was just stepping stone. So never be discouraged about feeling stagnant or anything. Something not going your way. That's all a part of the journey. I feel like I've been able to attest to that a few times.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Sure.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, that is definitely true.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if you want to follow me, you can follow me, Matthew Priest, on Facebook, Matthew_Priest. Well, Matthew_E_Priest on Instagram, and Unprecedented NP on Snapchat and Twitter.
Oh yeah. If you want to follow me, you can follow me at the Chase Harden on all social media platforms.
And once again, it's your boys. I am Matt P.
And I'm Jerry Chase.
One time.
Yes, sir.